Hello Horde and welcome to Big Dig. Today, like I said last episode, we're going to be focusing on the Carpenter. Not only are we going to be focusing on the Carpenter, but we're going to put it into like a system that will automate some parts of it. This system includes a squeezer as well because one of the main things you're going to be making with the Carpenter is pregnated casing, which is for beehives. So without rambling on too much, let's start. First thing I did was I made 2 more peat-fired engines. 1 peat-fired engine is okay, but in like a system it wouldn't work. So you could put this next to a machine and it'd probably work, but if you're trying to power more than 1 machine, I would definitely suggest making more than 1, because peat's really easy to get, so you'll definitely be using more than 1 machine. Okay, first thing we're going to need is bronze. Bronze isn't an actual ore, it's an alloy. So what an alloy is it means it's made from multiple metals. So I'll show you how to make bronze. It's pretty simple, it's just 3 copper and tin. So all you gotta do is mine up some copper, mine up some tin, and you'll get 4 bronze. Okay, now that you get your bronze, you can use it to make a sturdy case. The sturdy case is for your Carpenter. So that's the first thing we're going to be focusing on making today. So this is how you make a sturdy case. You need 8 bronze in a circle like a chest, and it will make a sturdy case. Okay, so now that the sturdy case is made, you need 2 pieces of glass, 6 more bronze, and your sturdy case that you just made to make the actual Carpenter. Okay, so here 3 bronze at that side, 3 bronze to the other side, sturdy case in the middle, glass at the top, glass at the bottom, glass at the top. Makes your Carpenter. The Carpenter is used for many things in forestry. I'll put it there. It's used for making circuit boards for your farm so that you can change them up, make them stronger, make them faster. It's also used for making backpacks so you can carry more, and tools, as well as stuff for bee breeding and trees, basically. So now that you've made your Carpenter, you need to make your squeezer. Once you've made your Carpenter, the squeezer is simple. All you need to do is the same recipe as before for the Carpenter, but instead of bronze, you're going to use tin. So this is your squeezer. Why do you need your squeezer? It's because you need seed oil for some recipes, and the squeezer squeezes seeds, squeezes other stuff into seed oil. I think you can also make bio oil from it. Not too sure. I think you can. But how you make it is 3 iron to the left, 3 iron to the right, glass at the top, glass at the bottom, and a sturdy case in the middle makes your squeezer. So once you made your squeezer, make sure you put it in this configuration. This configuration is important because, like I said, we're automating it. So you'll find out later why this is important. But for now, just make sure you put it in this configuration. Squeezer there, a gap, and then do the Carpenter. Okay, once you've made the squeezer, an important thing to remember is that liquids stay in the squeezer until they are removed. That means that if you need water, oh wait, no, let's start again. Sorry, not the squeezer, the Carpenter. The Carpenter needs a liquid usually to go with its item that you're making. Inside, you'll put the recipe in the crafting slot. You'll put a liquid at the side. It's either seed oil or some sort of honey or water. The problem is that once it's in the machine, it's stuck in the machine. And sometimes you don't want to always break your machine, so you'd use a pipette. So that's what we're going to make next, a pipette. So pipette is just a glass panel, 2 glass panels, and wool. So I'll show you how to make the pipette. So yeah, like I was saying, the pipette is very important because liquids will stay in the Carpenter, and some recipes won't allow you to use some liquids. Like for the pregnated casing that you need for your beehive, you'll need seed oil. So if there's water inside, it won't work. Different liquids won't stack, so it will basically broken until you remove it. Okay, hopefully he's understood that. So now we're going to automate it. You've got your machines. You've got your squeezer that squeezes seeds into seed oil. You've got Carpenter that can make impregnated casing. So why don't we automate this entire process? So that is what we're going to do. You make a lot of beehives because bees, although are boring, they are very good for making honey and other byproducts that can be later used for many things, including making diamonds, iron, everything in the game. Bees can be bred to make. So it's a very important thing to take into consideration is bees. It's boring, but it's very beneficial in the long run. Okay, so the first thing that we're lacking is wires. These two machines need energy. These produce energy, but they aren't connected up. You could easily just move the Pete engine over here, but it's a bit in the way. And if you use a Pete engine, it can also ruin the system, meaning if you put a Pete engine here, they can't link up, which you'll understand in a few minutes. So yeah, first thing you're going to make is universal wiring. Other wiring, I don't think is on here. I think it's an old... For anyone who played like Tekkit and the other ones and used copper wire, I don't think copper wire is on here. So universal wire seems to be the one that's on pretty much every mod pack now. It works with, I think it's because obviously it's universal wiring, which means that it works with every machine. So how you make it, you need 2 osmium and a redstone in the center. So this is how you make universal wiring. The universal wiring, so redstone in the middle, osmium to the left, osmium to the right. Make sure universal cable. Universal cable, where did I put the rest? There it is. Universal cable is important for powering the machines and for the system to work. So now that you've got your universal cable, link it up as you would. That's in the way. Here we go. And to the squeezer, and then to the Carpenter. So now that all your machines should be wired up properly, I'll just stick this torch here just for more light. You now have the problem of this. Pete fire engines and every other engine pumps their power into whatever it's facing. So this blue end is going to pump that way. So that's pumping into the Pete engine, that's pumping into the other Pete engine, and that's pumping into a lever. So you need to make a wrench to change the angle. How you make a wrench is easy. You just need sticks to make a wooden gear, turn it into a cobble gear by sticking it in the middle, and then use the stone gear to make a wrench. So I'm going to quickly just take all of these and show you step by step how to make a wrench. Pretty easy. First, you make your wooden gear. Stick at the top, stick at the bottom, stick to the left and right, makes your wooden gear. Now that you've got your wooden gear, you need to turn it into a stone gear. Stone at the top, stone at the bottom, stone to the left, stone to the right. It's cobblestone, not smooth stone. Makes your stone gear. It's pointless using smooth stone because cobblestone is easy to obtain. And now that you've got your stone gear, you turn it into a wrench. Left and right top corner, you will put iron, and the bottom middle, you will put iron, and your stone gear in the center makes your wrench. Once you got your wrench, just right click on these until they go into the way that you want them. Usually it will change the direction to whatever's connecting it. So because there's only one wire, it's going to go straight to the wire. But sometimes it won't, especially if you've got two things, like say you had a machine to the left and a machine to the right. The wrench is definitely important for making sure that you power into the right machine, basically. Now that you've got all this, these machines will work once I turn these on. But what's the point in having all this oil in there just to get buckets and put it into there? You might as well automate it. So how do you automate it? You first need to make a wooden transport pipe. Wooden transport pipes are made by glass in the middle and then wood to the left and right. Make sure wooden transport pipe. Once you've got your wooden transport pipe, that's good for transporting items out of chests, but not liquids. So to move a liquid, you need to make waterproofing. Waterproofing is made by smelting cactus in a furnace or any other way you can smelt. Turn it into cactus green, and then basically just stick the cactus green into the crafting recipe in your backpack or in a crafting bench, and it will automatically turn it into waterproofing. Now, waterproofing next to wooden transport pipe makes wooden waterproofing. Wooden transport waterproofing, basically. Now, next thing you need to make sure is that this is pumping out of this machine. How you can tell that is that means it's going to be coming that way. So change it around. You want to be pumping out of the squeezer. So whichever way you've got your squeezer, make sure that the dark, like brown part is connected to it. Now you've got that, you need to use some sort of power pumping system to pump it out. How you make this is just basically a redstone engine. A redstone engine is simple: 3 wood, 2 cog gears, and glass, and a piston makes your redstone engine. Wood gear to the left and right bottom. In the center bottom, you will put your piston. Glass in the exact center, and then 3 wood at the top makes your redstone engine. Okay, now that you've got this, I'm going to actually probably put it under here to save a lot of room. Just stick your engine there next to the pipe. So you could easily put it to the side, but I just thought, just to save some space, I won't. I'm going to stick the oh no, I don't actually have any cobblestone left. Crap. I'll just take one of these, cannibalize one of these for now to show you how it works. Basically, underneath you will put your lever, you'll turn it on, and then this will pump. Once it's pumping, that means that it's now going to remove any liquids, because it's a waterproof transport pipe, not a normal transport pipe, out of this into there. I think I'm going to leave it there for this episode. You definitely got all you need to... You definitely made an automatic system that works. So I'll explain how it works before I go. Next episode, I'm probably going to show you we're actually going to make something with this system. But for now, I'm going to leave it there. So how you do it is... the first episode was about peat engines. So all you need to do is make peat engines and produce peat. Using bog earth next to water. You put the peat in the peat engines and then you turn them on. They will produce like 1 power. But each of these takes a certain amount of power to work. Because you have 3, that's going to be more efficient than 1. So the more you have in this system, the more power it's going to produce. They will transport the power through these cables into the 2 machines. These machines will then make whatever product you put in them. So the squeezer, I think you might need to turn the squeezer on as well with a cobblestone lever. I'm not too sure though, but you definitely need power. So once you've got your squeezer, you will put seeds or other byproducts in to squeeze it into seed oil or whatever you need to squeeze it into. Then this will be pumped into the Carpenter, the seed oil only, just to make sure that that's clear, into the Carpenter because it needs it to make pregnated casing. So another thing you need to take into consideration is that if you're squeezing anything else, make sure to have this system off, because this only works for making impregnated casing for beehives. So this basically is like a beehive making factory. Next episode, I'll show you how to make beehives. I'll talk about bees, which is boring, but needs to be done so that you know how to use it. And then I'll explain how you can actually make them into something useful. But that's it for now. Hopefully this episode's helped and hasn't been too confusing. It's just basically your Pete engines powering your other two machines to make a squeezer and the carpenter work. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully this episode's not dragged on too much. I'm trying to focus on making my episodes shorter but more in detailed. So trying to talk faster without having too big spaces. Please tell me how you're feeling about this. I don't want to be talking too fast that you can't understand what I'm talking about, but then I don't want to be talking too slow and making it a half an hour video when it could be easily 15 minutes. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hit like and favourite if you're enjoying Big Dig and you want to see more. Hit subscribe when you see more content from me. I've got stuff like Elder Scrolls on my channel now. I do other mod packs that are on the Technic launcher as well. And comment if you want to voice your opinion, or you want to tell me how you feel about these. I really value your opinions, and it helps me to improve. And I'd really like to know if you're enjoying having shorter episodes that are more detailed, or you'd prefer longer episodes that weren't so rushed. I feel like I'm rushing a bit just to get all the content in, but I feel like it's better, so I'm not pausing as much. But yeah, let me know how you feel about that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!